Why is it that some foreign men seemingly find a good and honest Filipina rather easily, and others constantly find scam artists or Filipinas who are more interested in what you can provide them rather than to be in a good, honest relationship with you? If you're constantly battling the love scammers in your search for a good Filipina, then you most likely are going about it the wrong way. So why keep doing what clearly doesn't work? And don't keep frustrating yourself and wasting your valuable time. In this video, you'll find the answers to your frustrations, and you'll be on your way to finding a good Filipina who's interested in you and not your money. Be sure to watch this video to the very end, as I have a special offer for you that will give you a solid game plan and increase your chances vastly to finding a good and honest Filipina with a minimum of frustration. And really, if you're searching online for a good Filipina, then you won't want to miss this offer. If you're new to our community, then I offer a warm welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I trust you'll enjoy our extensive video library where we have over 600 videos to choose from in our various playlists. On this channel, I talk everything about Filipina relationships from a foreign man's perspective who has dated and married a Filipina over the past 7 years. I also draw on my own experiences and what I've learnt from my own research and from talking to other Filipinos over the past several years. We all have different experiences and views, and I encourage people to share these in a respectful way as we can all learn from one another. So feel free to subscribe and press the bell icon to get our future videos on a daily basis. On this channel over the past couple of years, I've made over 650 videos, and I'm always hearing from men who say they only ever come across Filipinas trying to get money from them online. Now, if you're finding that all the women you get in contact with online are only after your money, then clearly you're going about it all the wrong way. Surprise, yes, it's on you. And why would one keep going the same way if all they're finding are scammers? Doing the same thing over and over for the same negative result is absolutely insane. Look at it this way. If you're on a football team and the tactics your team is using clearly aren't working, then at half time the coach will change the plan that may have a more positive result. And he does that because he knows the initial game plan won't get the results he wants, and that is to win. Now, if you want to win in finding a good and genuine Filipina for a long-term successful relationship, then you need to change your game plan. I found my Filipina wife back in 2013, and I never had to go through constant frustration with love scammers. And I found out by talking to other men who had similar experiences to me and found the process rather easy. And I found out that we all had the same things in common. Firstly, if we were looking on a Facebook page or a dating site and we found many non-genuine women there, then why would we stay there? Simply, some of those groups or sites are not well run, and really it's just a free-for-all, which of course the non-genuine Filipinas and scammers will flock to. And yes, I do separate the non-genuine Filipinas from the scammers, because sometimes the online scammers are not even from the Philippines, and they may not even be a woman. It could easily be some guy in Africa or anywhere else in the world pretending to be a Filipina. As I said earlier, if your game plan isn't working, then you need to change it. So well before you even start looking to search online, you need to have done plenty of research. Now, many guys just think they can dive right in and all will be good. After all, dating is dating, right? Well, absolutely not. And if one believes this, then he is doomed from the start. You're dating a woman from another country, so learning about her and what makes her unique is vital. After all, if you don't understand her and why the things she values are so important to her, then simply you don't stand a chance. Rest assured, to be successful, there is so much you need to learn and it will take you some time. But doing so is setting a solid foundation that will allow you the opportunity of success once you find the right Filipina for you. Often when people tell me they got scammed by a Filipina, I ask them how it happened and try and find out a little bit of the backstory. Some of these men ignore my question and others vaguely dance around it. And some will plainly tell me that they did very little research or maybe even none at all. So what chance did they have of understanding a Filipina, her culture, family and country? But also they failed to find out about the various internet love scams or how to identify the red flags. It's really a bit like throwing yourself in at the deep end and then realising you can't swim. Now, as I always say, no relationship is ever guaranteed to succeed no matter what we do. Some will naturally fail for a variety of reasons. But one needs to give themselves the best chance, and as I said earlier, to do this you need a solid game plan and a set of rules that will stack the odds in your favour to find a good Filipina without all the stress and frustration of butting heads with the constant scammers. Know that it isn't realistic to think that you'll never come across a love scammer, but it really doesn't need to be as challenging as some find it to be. The good news is that I've recently written an ebook where I give you the information you need with clear guidelines and a set of rules to keep you on track in your search for a good Filipina without constantly crossing many love scammers, some of which, as I said, may not even be Filipinas. This 17-page ebook, if followed, will certainly be a game changer for you in your search. The information and tips in the ebook is from what I learnt when I was looking for a Filipina and what I learnt by research and from others in my YouTube community over the past several years. In this ebook, I've collated all the common factors that men who have successfully found a good Filipina online have had in common. These secrets to finding a good Filipina can now be at your disposal. For a very short time, I'm offering this ebook at a discounted price to all my viewers for a low promo price of $4.99. After this, it'll go back to its regular price of $8.99. For those of you that are interested, I'll put a link in the description box with my PayPal details for payment. And then after that, come to my Facebook group to let me know that you've paid and to give me your email address. I'll also put a link in the description to my Facebook group. I believe for those looking to start dating a Filipina or for those who are frustrated in their search, this ebook will certainly be a game changer. And I certainly wish you all the success in finding a good Filipina. Thanks for watching, stay safe and take care.